The Meru County Executive and the County Assembly have both submitted to the Senate relevant documents to set in motion the impeachment trial of Governor Kawira Mwangaza. Verification of the documents is expected to be done before Monday and then returned to both parties ahead of the two-day plenary hearing in the Senate slated for Tuesday and Wednesday next week. Governor Kawira is facing 7 charges leveled against her by the Meru County Assembly, among them misuse of county resources. She is the first governor to face the plenary in the current parliament, and in the 12th parliament, the then Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko, Francis Waititu of Kiambu, and Nderitu Gachagua of Nyeri had their impeachment trials heard in the Senate plenary.
The Senate is scheduled to hold plenary sittings on Tuesday 7th November and Wednesday 8th November to hear and determine the impeachment motion of Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza. By 5 p.m. this evening, both parties had handed over to the Senate 80 copies each of their submissions, which include witness statements and any other relevant evidence. As per the procedure, once submissions have been received and documents verified, each party will exchange a few copies of their submissions in order to prepare for defense and cross-examination of witnesses, if any.
Following the reading of the charges against the governor,
last Tuesday, after receiving the resolutions by the Meru County Assembly, the Senate found itself sharply divided on the best approach to the impeachment hearing.
The threshold for removal of a governor has been set in the law. It is the responsibility of this House, Mr. Speaker, to find out whether on the facts and the evidence that threshold has been made. And in my submission, Mr. Speaker, it is close to impossible in an interrogation such as the one that happens in plenary to establish the facts and the law of the allegations and whether that threshold has been met.
I want to plead with our colleagues, even if you're pursuing a particular interest, don't be unfair on the House. Don't cast aspersions to the House and believe that for whatever reason, members will suddenly not reason that the only way you can concentrate is if you're reduced from being 67 to only 11 of you.
Both sittings next week are scheduled to start at 9 a.m. However, senators will retreat to a closed-door pre-hearing meeting before making the plenary hearing public at 11 a.m. Governor Kawira Mwangaza, who 10 months ago survived her first impeachment motion at the Senate, is accused of embezzling county funds through her relatives, nepotism and related unethical practices, illegal appointments and usurping of statutory powers, illegally naming of a public road after husband, contempt of the Assembly, among others. In the plenary hearing, all senators will be given an opportunity to scrutinize the accusations before voting on each charge. Kamche Menza for the Legends edition.